See here, we're getting ready to capture High Chieftain Nyhala with our abduction scheme. But before we need to do that, we need to go to war with him. And so we're just going to move this window to the left a little bit here and declare war. And activate the abduction, and bam! Look at that, 100% war score! We didn't even have to raise a single army. Hello and welcome everybody back to the Kai Show. Today we're going to cover Intrigue Redone, as we cover even more secrets with Intrigue. It's just like playing a game of chess. You want to move your pieces into position. It's a game of patience and the long game. We're going to play Jarl Freyr of Upland, a custom ruler who is deceitful, which is perfect for what we're planning. Sadistic, great for stress relieving, and even more intrigue and temperate. We want our ruler to live a very long time, and with temperate, that gives us just that little small health boost that will keep us alive. It'll be fantastic because we know exactly what we want to do and how we want to achieve our goals to get there. Even though our chart's set up, we still have to do some careful planning and construct the most perfect lifestyle build for Intrigue that enhances our chance of success. In our Intrigue lifestyle that we're chosen, we're going to do Skullduggery Focus. That gives us a +10 agent acceptance and +3 Intrigue. And that's perfect, especially if you want to bring in other agents and you want to get together and have a party and plan how you're going to do everything. It's really important that you bring them all together like this. And first, we're going to start with Truth is Relative. This is our bread and butter. Fabricating hooks is what we do best, and find secrets. Can also fabricate hooks. That means our counselor can work double time. And if we want to increase the speed of finding secrets, we want to go for digging for dirt. And then our bread and butter for most of our evil schemes is our beloved kidnapper. This allows us to abduct anybody. This allows us to get 100% war score, or convert an enemy's children into our religion, or pretty much do anything we really want. It is the way to really influence political forces. And then we're going to follow with swift execution, increase the power scheme, take a job done right to finish our hostile scheme success chance. And then unfortunately you still have to go down the tree a little bit here, so we're going to pick Quarter Shadows. Disrupt scheme effectiveness +30%. We don't really use that much because we should be out there finding secrets. Oh, I know, this just feels like you've just wrote down an entire thesis right on a board, but it all comes together. Or created. Prepare for Anything is one that I definitely recommend. Hostile scheme success chance, -25% against your kingdom, and of course, enemy hostile scheme success chance against your courtiers, -10. Most important thing is twice scheme. This allows you to have 2 intrigue schemes going at once. So you can have multiple combinations of different schemes going. But you can have 2 at once. It is perfect. And then to top it all off with a nice little cherry is +5 intrigue and hostile scheme power increased by 25%. So we got King Rurik of Novgorod. He is our first target. And his wife. So we're going to figure out just exactly what we're going to do. He's got 1 heir, but they're young enough that we could actually have another target within their family that we could use to utilize marriage. So we're going to have to tie our plans up and get ready for some chaos. Oh, it's going to be glorious and going to be wonderful. So we'll go ahead and send our spy master over to Novgorod's region and go find some dirty secrets, see if there's anything oozing about out there. Oh yes, it's going to be delightful. Oh, was it too soon? So we got a hook fabricating on Rurik, and we're going to keep pressing that. Excellent, we have the chosen one, a daughter. And let's go ahead and go pirate or Viking or raid or whatever the hell we want to call it. Let's just go burn everything down and take everything. Oh, and we got a strong hook on his wife, Queen Ingrid. Yeah, let's see it done. For a nominal fee, for sure. We're going to go ahead and pick up digging for dirt at this time. Going to speed up our secrets. And oh yes, this is going to be delicious. More secrets, more fun. Oh, we just fabricated a strong hook on King Rurik. That is exactly what we wanted. Well, we're going to take this, and that's fine. You know, it's sometimes you just got to lose some piety to get a strong hook that's going to end our scheme, but it's going to be very successful and all part of our grand master plan. So you might think, well, why are you getting strong hooks? Well, I will answer that in a moment. You see, he has a second son here, and we want to marry our daughter to his son. And we want it in a matrilineal marriage. That way, all their kids are part of our dynasty. Well, he won't accept until we give him a strong hook that gives us a plus 200. And we also get a nice little ally out of the deal. Hey, I'm going to take it. You know, I'm not going to be too picky about it. She is after the chosen one to guide Novgorod into peace. But, you know, we're not done with this. We got to go ahead and execute the next scheme, which is going to be diabolical. We're going to remove his son and put his second son on the throne. It's just like the Game of Thrones. You're cycling through rulers. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. 74% chance. And I'm sure that we're going to be able to find some other people to join our cause to remove this guy. Oh, look at that. Look at so many agents. Even his spy master would be willing to help with a nominal fee. Don't think we need it. Don't think we need to waste that kind of money. Because right now we're at 74%. Oh, geez. This is going to be perfect. And we'll go ahead and poison him. So he ain't going to feel well for a few years. And we'll gain progress in the murder. It's probably not the greatest thing in the world. But, you know, sometimes it's worth it to spend a little extra money. Push the scheme on a little further. Not a big deal. Not a big deal for anything. Not a big deal for y'all Frere. Oh, and look at this. We can go ahead and pursue with the poisoning of his drink. It'll be his last drink. Meanwhile, we'll just be sipping on some wine here. Should we sip on the wine? I don't know. Let's decide on that. That might be kind of a dangerous thing. But we'll go ahead and execute this. Oh. Yikes, that ain't good. It looks like he drank too much. Cheers in your honor, buddy. All part of a grand scheme. And no one the wiser. Oh, no one the wiser to our evil deeds. So we're going to go ahead and plot to eliminate King Rurik. That way his son takes over. Of course, we may have to deal with a few rebels here and there. And of course, we're going to go ahead and choose each person that will take a bribe. But we also have a little bonus round. We can also force a hook on his wife, Queen Ingrid. Oh, that's diabolical. His wife will participate because we have a hook on her to push her into this. It's like the ultimate crime. All right, so we're ready to go. We got as best we can on percentages to make sure we eliminate King Rurik. And, you know, best that we can do is hope that the chances are good, but overwhelmingly, we should do it. And of course, he's been eliminated and nobody thinks about it. And, you know, we got a little stress reduction because we're sadistic, because, you know, why not? And look at that. King Bercy. All hail King Bercy. And mission accomplished. Our daughter is on the throne as queen. All they gotta do is, when they come of age, have kids. And the Goaty throne has inherited Novgorod. We're going to have to protect him for a while, so we'll have to send our forces in. Next mission, we're going to do with Wessex, King Alfred. And what we want to do is plan to abduct his daughter, and then we'll let the games begin. There's some tricks with this. You see, if we abduct his princess and we find some people that'll work with us in the court, then what happens is we can force a conversion. Oh, here we go. We've got an abduction going, and she's in the cell. Perfect. Now we'll force her to convert to our religion because she's unlanded. And now we'll go and wipe out Petty King Alfred, and he is removed. I love these surprises and how they all work out. But that puts her on the throne as the Queen of Wessex, Petty Queen of Wessex. And then we can get a hook on her when she comes of age and force our son to marry her. It's perfect. Just think of all the diabolical plans we can come up with. Oh, it just gets better and better. But first, we need to relax a little bit. With our sadistic, we can practice torturing some of our prisoners, get some stress relief, and also work on trying to get some more intrigue. And that's based on our wonderful torturers, Dark Insights. It's a really great perk that allows us to gain prowess and intrigue, maximum of 5 each, 50% chance every time we torture someone. So if you have lots of prisoners, stress relief, and you also empower yourself. It's the ultimate diabolical plan. But if you want to act further, take divine retribution, you don't lose piety or clergy opinion anymore from torturing or executing others. It all falls into place and you can be the ultimate master spy in your kingdom and nobody will ever think the wiser. Oh, I love how playing works together. You should too. Intrigue is, after all, the best you can have. Alright, so we're going to look at Bohemia. We've put some hooks on people. We need to sway the Duke a little bit more to be able to marry his kid. And then we'll start the procedure all over again. So what we'll have to do is eliminate all the competition. So we'll have to take the primary heir out. Then we'll take the last heir out because, we don't really want either of them to survive. We want to make sure that the second son... Oh, and now that she's of age, we've got a strong hook on her. We're going to go ahead and force her in the meanest way to accept it. And, of course, strong hook. Now she's going to marry our son. And we've just put our line on that throne. So we'll go ahead and continue to expand our empire and power. Throughout all this, we're going to go to war. And finally, the heir of Bohemia has been wiped out. Perfect! Mission accomplished. So now we just got the third son. And also to take out the Duke himself. That way we don't have to worry about any more power struggles or any type of problem that could happen. Looking now to the west, we also have King Louis of West Francia, which we have converted to Asset True, removing many heirs and coming together, and then also once again putting our daughter right on the throne. So in the end, once they have kids, our family takes over that throne. And let's just show you what can happen after you run through the time, and as long as your leader lives and doesn't end up kicking the bucket. So we'll go ahead and click to his final days. So he's an old man now. He's conquered most of Scandinavia, and the Duke of Bohemia belongs to Godi. Oh, look at that. He's got a beautiful place, and that works out great. But then we have another surprise for you. We worked on the Byzantine Empire. Now, of course, she switched to Catholic. Don't really know why, but we managed to get our son married to her. So all our kids will be Godi. It's perfect. And then, just to add further insult to injury, we have France, who is part of our dynasty now and very loyal to our religion. After all, we did reform it. And then we have the King of Germany, our grandson. And once again, we married, we used some hooks, converted her to our religion. Finally, the last surprise, we have Khazaria. And we did the same thing here, but somehow he forced back into that religion later on. So, not a big deal. But at the end, with everybody that we've done in just one playthrough with our wonderful king from start to finish, who also became emperor and Filker of the Norse Empire. We have 1 emperor, 2 kings, 9 dukes, marriage, and 2 emperors, which will increase our renown. We have 7 kings by marriage, 1 duke, 2 counts. You know, intrigue is the most beautiful lifestyle tree you can have because you can win battles and conquer the land without really truly raising a fist. But if you want to do war and intrigue at the same time, the potential is unlimited. I've been Kai. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. See you next time.